Okay, welcome to our Fictional Fridays, where we go over the information that has passed in this past week. And I will give a quote because it's amazing. Because from my sources, I found out that the world is ending. This is not a political channel or an economic channel or anything like that, but we do play video games and we focus on stories, and stories teach us more about ourselves and the world around us. And I just love this quote because it reflects how the world is just doomed, it's just ending. And I will read it. He wanted to live in a house built on delusion, would rather believe in a million lies than face one truth. That comes from The Rose Society by Mary Lou. I think that's like the third book in the series, second or third book in the series. I borrowed the book from someone, so I don't have that book. I probably should do a book review. We will see, most likely sometime in the future, because it is a good book series, and I'll probably add it to my collection like required reading for in the future. Because in the future, the world's gonna be filled with this trash TV show and filthy, disgusting stuff. Not like the basics. Since this is a Fictional Fridays, we'll talk about it. Teen Titans. I grew up on Teen Titans. Teen Titans is amazing. If you haven't seen Teen Titans, watch Teen Titans. Then they come out with this trash. I don't know who came up with this idea. Why did they disrespect Teen Titans and make Teen Titans Go? Whoever likes Teen Titans Go is either trash, one, that's most likely the reason. Dumb, stupid people. Or number two, they haven't seen Teen Titans and they're just so watered down from the basics that they like this filth, this like brain dead trash. I haven't seen the live action Teen Titans. I'll put that in my list. I know that it's called Titans, so I'll find it somewhere. I don't know where it is. It might be on CW. But anyway, stuff like that. So now, can't just subscribe to Netflix and Crunchyroll. I still have Crunchyroll to watch my anime and stuff. But nowadays, they're just gonna delete it from the systems and stuff like that, like they did with Bleach. Now you only can watch Bleach on Hulu. You could used to watch some of the video on Crunchyroll. Now that just tells you need to own your own stuff. I know I'm giving you the sauce and all that stuff. Yeah, need your own servers. Need something. Really don't need a server. You can just a hard drive. Plus, you don't even have to torrent it or anything like that. I don't recommend stealing or anything, but you can get it on Apple TV. Just buy the show, buy the TV show, buy the movies. It's like, because they're going to delete it. They're going to delete the stuff. But enough with all that ranting. Time for what has happened. So we finished our little playthrough Ukraine versus Russia. I hope you took a lot of notes. Throughout the game, we did not do any trade with any civilizations. And the reason why I didn't do that, and I don't think it's like good, even real world things, because the world is built off of value exchange. If you read The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli, people might say, oh, Machiavellian stuff, you're so bad, you're so horrible, but they're going to follow it anyway. These are facts of life, built on value exchange. If there are people out there, and it exists that people will help someone out, like if they're in a lower status, but eventually give, they're going to get tired of it. It's just human nature. This person can't just continue to take without providing any value. And it goes back to civilization plus their AI. The point of the matter is that eventually they'll get to the point where they're so big or whatever that they'll try to betray you, they'll try to make up excuses, they'll get mad over this stuff and all that stuff. I don't have time for that. Number one, their AI. So thinking about their AI, if I did do this trade with them, and they give me this gold, which I don't need, I generate enough gold on my own. For this cultural item, I don't even know what it gives them. It might give them some more amenities, it might help some with happiness or luxury or all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it hurts me, it might not even hurt me. But if it helps them, and I don't need the gold, why would I do all this stuff? I'm helping them. I'm not benefiting. Sure, it's gold, I can use it, but I generate enough of that. Plus, with the faith, the way I set it up is that if I convert their city, I'm getting 3 gold per turn from their city anyway, which I recommend with any religion that you have. Just do that. It's like I'm just getting by. If I convert your city to my religion, I win. Period. I get some from you, and I don't have to pay any price. Plus, they'll get mad if I have my units next to their borders, if I'm passing through, if I settle too close to them, if I get friendly with this city state. They're arrogant. They don't understand. I don't have time to deal with people who are arrogant. So, I don't need them. There's no point in trading. There's no point in starting relationships with them. Pointless. And that's why I was the strongest civilization in the game. We're going to play on a higher difficulty next time. This Saturday, which will be tomorrow, we are going to start doing the scenarios, because this is how it's going to be done. We're going to finish the scenarios, and then we're going to have the longer live stream, which it will be a longer game that's a complete game. And then I'll talk about the victory types during that live stream and how we're going to set it up and why we're using those victory types, because it makes sense, period. And I don't want to talk about it too much here. So that's enough with civilization. I should have saved that for last because it's the best. God of War, or doing all this time, and then I have to deal with my compatriots and all that stuff. They're doing stuff. So we have to work out a time schedule. I haven't been able to do as many God of War plays or playthroughs, however you want to talk about it. I don't care. But we're gonna start that back up if it's not this week. We're gonna do more videos, period. Basically. So more Let's Plays, more stuff, because we need to finish God of War. It's old. You need to play it. You finish it. It's good stuff. If you're ever thinking about being a father, if you're struggling with being a father, play God of War. Like, you could read all these books, or you can play the guy. It's like someone read all the good fathering books and put it in a video game. That's why I like stories and stuff so much. Like, you don't even have to read. Like, it's God of War. It's going back to not only Nordic values, but Kratos is from Greece, Sparta. I don't know. I didn't play those God of War games. It's the first God of War game I played. Like, seriously. I did play like some of the fighting scenes, but this one I'm invested in the story. So it goes back to old values, focusing on strength, controlling your anger, self-control. Is more like a stoic approach from what I'm getting right now. Going on to an adventure, doing a trial of passage or a passage of trial, whatever you call it, stuff with Atreus. It's a wonderful story. So I recommend it for even if you're not into video games like that. Play the game. Play it on the easiest difficulty just to get the story and all that stuff. Or you can just watch YouTube videos about it. I'm pretty sure people clip up some stuff, but they might not have clipped everything up. So that's God of War. Super fun. Now, Elder Scrolls Legends. Good card game. Give me some ideas for future card games. I love the Dark Brotherhood storyline because this actually ties in. I played Skyrim before. This takes place in Skyrim. So I think I'm still trying to date it and like, where is this story taking, what time frame? Because it kind of explains, at least from where I'm at right now, why the other Dark Brotherhood sanctuaries were like run down and trashed at the start of Skyrim. So it really gets me excited for whenever I upgrade my technology and then we play another playthrough of Skyrim. But I think I said that at the end of the last Elder Scrolls Legends that we're going to start with Enderal, because Enderal, if you're not familiar with Enderal is basically a whole nother game based off of Skyrim. So the mechanics are different, unique story, all that stuff, and it like must be played. It's one of those super, it's beyond a DLC like mod. It's like an entirely separate game, free. They finally put it on Steam. Back when I played, it wasn't originally on Steam. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna play Skyrim, heavily moderate. I've seen mods where they changed the combat to be more like Dark Souls combat, where you can dodge and then you can do directional with the hits and all that stuff. It should be fun. Should be cool. So those are updates. I will try to remember to put the quote in the description. I just realized that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hope you enjoyed the quote. People are delusional nowadays. The world is being destroyed. It's time to retreat into the Matrix. I'm in level 2 of the Matrix. Got my compatriots handle all the other not Matrixy things. Hopefully you find a compatriot to be on. I really don't, because people who are on level 1 of the Matrix, they're just trash. If you're outside the Matrix, decent. If you're level 2, I'm the only one here. I'm the only one here in level 2 of the Matrix. So we're the winning team. But that's why I don't watch the news. Boring. I can just play video games. I have a long catalog of games to play. Long catalog of anime. Oh, finally started watching, because I finally started volume 15 of Light Novel for Infinite Dendrogram. They're up to volume 18. Cause I want to get caught up with that and then get ready for when Lightbringer comes out. Because Pierce Brown gives the sauce when it comes to like government, self-development, all that stuff. Plus, it's an interesting story. So if you haven't read the Red Rising series, you're going to need to read it, because we're going to start incorporating that stuff into our video games too, especially when we start playing games like Mount and Blade, Bannerlord, all these games where we can actually... This is the thing about the channel. When we play role-playing games and sandbox games and open world games, it's the perfect opportunity to just have a testing ground of life philosophy. Because a lot of people, they do all this stupid stuff in real life, and you can just test out the stuff in the video game and just not have to worry about any of those consequences. Like IRL, you can just test out the stuff, and then it'll probably tell you that what you're thinking about is not a good idea. So, but that's anyway. I'll let you think about that. Like this video, because we need to get this up for the YouTube algorithm so people can understand that this is not just a regular gaming channel. They're really sleeping on this good stuff. But don't worry, we don't care about them. Because the way they say, if you do any research into like psychology and human relationships and stuff like that, they say that the human mind can only hold up to around 150 like quality deep relationships, and all the other stuff aside. So just 150 people is just key. I won't get into all this other stuff. There's a lot of stuff. We'll get to it on the shows, because right now I only like talking about it when I can connect it with video games, and then there's so much stuff you must learn. That's why you need to subscribe to this channel. That's enough. I'm done with you. I'm done.